two more examples of factor by grouping. So this first one, we'll just go through the steps again. I'm going to group the first two together and the last two together. Greatest common factor between 9 and 18 is 9. Greatest common factor between the x cubed and the x squared, they both share x squared in common. 9x squared times x gives me a 9x cubed. 9x squared times 2 gives me an 18x squared. Greatest common factor between x and 1, there is not 1, so what I need to do is actually take out a 1. 1 times x gives me an x, and 1 times 2 gives me a 2. The reason why I need to do that is because I do need to create a binomial times a binomial. That way I'll end up with this polynomial in the end if I was to FOIL it back out. There's my one quantity they share in common, my x minus 2. And then I'll write the 9x squared plus 1 as the quantity that needs to be distributed to the x plus 2. Last example of the factor by grouping. Greatest number that they share in common is 4. They share 3 t's in common, so t cubed. 4t cubed times 2t gives me the 8t to the 4th, plus 4 times 3 gives me the 12t cubed, plus greatest common factor between 16 and 24 is 8, and then they share a t in common. I get 2t plus 3. I'll write the 2t plus 3 once, and then the stuff that's being distributed together as the second binomial.